Hello. This is the Donbozos podcast, and welcome to our next episode, the Fresno episode, with everyone here. Yeah! My name is Aiden, and of course, I'm joined by my co-host Jeremy, all the way in the back. Jeremy, how are we doing today?
Doing pretty spent like 12 hours of my life playing.
I think we all did, though, maybe
Yeah.
except for people who dropped early.
That's like half the people here.
Like a lot of time.
All right, so in today's episode, we're going to be talking about day one of Fresno, how we all did, what decks we brought, and celebrating and talking about the future for our two day two members, which we'll get into later in the podcast. But other than that, it is a full-on Pokemon episode with all of our guests. So before we get started introducing the guests, Jeremy, do you have anything else you'd like to say? All right, so let's go ahead and introduce everyone. So first off, we have Nick here. Nick, how you doing?
Alright,
Okay.
Get off Yu-Gi-Oh! Talk about Pokemon.
Get off Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, next up,
I was so dead after that.
bro, you played half the rounds as everyone else.
Yeah, okay. I can't be tired.
I
Alright.
drove too.
I'm like
Well,
playing
we're
ass.
gonna pass around.
Playing safe.
Next, we have Adrian. Adrian, what's up? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Aiden?
I'm pretty good. Too much Pokemon though.
It was a lot of Pokemon.
We have returning guest Douglas from our Tofu's trading episode. Douglas, how are we doing today?
I'm doing
That's not back hiding. We have Avery, my brother. Avery, how are we doing?
Oh, I'm awesome.
Of course, we have more people from the Tofu's team. We have Ben. Ben, what's up? And our most responsible human being here, we have Matt. Nice. All right, now we have everyone introduced out of the way. Oh, shoot. Julian? Yeah, Julian, what's up, bro? What's up? All right, it is currently June. Oh, yeah. It is currently June 10th, 10:54 p.m. as of this recording. As many of you know, today was Fresno Regional. Woo! Day one, so it's not over yet. So we're just gonna go ahead and be talking about decks that we brought, deck lists, how well we did. Usually we go over, like, for local recap, usually we go over every match, but go over highlights of every match, but the deck list and. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I went 5-3 today, and I dropped after round 8. I brought a pretty standard Sables Art list with like 2 techs. One of them being Mirage Gate and like Raihan, like the standard Sables Art stuff. But the other one is being the Pokemon Go Articuno. So if anyone listening doesn't know what the Ice Symbol Articuno does, it is Ice Symbol. All of your basic water Pokemon attacks do 10 more damage, and except any other Articuno. So you can't stack the Articunos on top of each other, but you can stack them for your only one basic water Pokemon in the deck, Cramorant. Hey, you want hush? This is why I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. but yeah, It basically enables the Cramorant to do 10 more damage, which helps in the matchups against Cresselia and Fusion Strike Energy Mew, because they are playing the Deoxys with Penny to kind of get that 2-for-1 prize trade on the Cramorant or on Lost Box in general. So the Articuno makes it so the Cram does 120 to knock out the Deoxys or Cresselia. Unfortunately, I played into 0 Guardies and into 5 Mew players, which is super annoying, but I did cook 2 people that had Deoxys with them. The first one was in round 2. I lost to him because he adapted and stopped playing Deoxys after he got cooked the first game. But the second guy in round 6, he decided to bench both Deoxys all 3 games for some weird reason, and I cooked him, and he got super mad. He's like, if I lose my World's Invite to this Articuno, I'm pissed, or something like that. I don't know. It was something stupid. But shout out to Dre. He said, shout out the Dre Oxys is what he wanted me to call him. I hope you're listening, and I hope everyone listening who saw the business cards at Fresno or got them or scanned the QR code, I appreciate everyone running them. Thank you guys, and I appreciate everyone coming out to listen to the podcast. So yeah, that's how I did. I went 5-3 and I dropped. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our worst player here.
Legit just picked up the deck yesterday. I did it. Yeah, I was just laughing shit. Like, all right, whatever. First 2 rounds, I went pretty smoothly. Cooked, what was it? Guard.
You didn't say what deck you were playing.
Oh yeah, I was playing Arctina.
You don't cook. You judge and then you pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cook yourself. Yeah. You're
Yeah.
playing what? Like the whitelist. You're playing
Yeah.
one pal pad to judge even more.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
All right.
I love slamming judge. In the end I pal padded.
What was your score then?
Ended up tied against Darkrai. I was just like, what? Huh? I never seen this before. What do I do?
Yeah, 2-3-1
whatever.
drop. Woo! All right, so
yeah.
we're gonna go to the other Arctina player,
I got cooked by
the
Sable's
co-host.
Alright. Does this reach? Alright, I hope it does. Well, I went 5-3-1, I think. My hardest opponent was round 1. It was the deckless submission. That was my hardest opponent. I also choked game 2 of round 9, so that was my win in. So that was sick. Watch my day. Yeah.
And over there.
What's up? So I played Lost Box Kyogre. I had some unfortunate luck with ties that just really messed up my bracketing and chance to move on. I was done after round 8, lost to Guardy in time in game 3 based on our gentleman's agreement. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but it can edit it out if that's the case. I felt really good about. I played really well in the Lugia. I did not lose a single match to I think 4 or 5 different Lugia rounds. And I Aqua Stormed to seal it in 3 different matches, so that was pretty saucy. The spicy tech that worked for me was Halucha, because I feel like people don't expect that in a Lost Box Kyogre list, and it just fixes math against so many things, like in the mirror, just being able to KO a Manaphy and a Comfy off a Sableye that's been, after softening it up, it's the sauce. And also it helped set up an Aqua Storm KO against some guy who shall not be named that pisses a lot of people off, but yeah.
Nice. All right, moving on. We got returning guest Douglas to talk about his Fresno.
All right, so I played Rare Candy Guardy. This time with double stones, just to be able to use my V-Star power every time and also have a little bit. I fumbled after lunch with a 1-1-1 record before round 3, but I ended 1-3-1 drop and just did side events for the rest of the day. Yeah, I'm literally shuffling my pack battle pack right now. It's just 20 cards, and like, well, yeah, because it's mutant evolutions and all energies count for any. So I deadass my entire time was just me palm modding, and then hit for 230.
All right.
I played probably the most boring deck. I played Mew. Yeah, DT Mew. I had the first one with no, Lost Box Giratina. Yep. And then won the second match against Arc Gudra, and then faced 2 Lugias? 3 Lugias? No, 2 Lugias, and then I lost to Zoro Arc V-Star. And Fan of Waves was my downfall. Yep.
Yeah, the lizard is the went ahead and won round 1 against Lost Box. Round 2 tied against Arc Team. Came down to the wire for the tie. And then for the next 3 rounds, I played variations of DT Mew. Round 3 bricked. Round 4 did not brick. and then yeah, and then I tied another tie and a loss against Fusion. Tie Maridon and then lost against to end at 2-2 and
All right. Talk about to other two people here who have made day 2 of Fresno, which is tomorrow early morning. Possibly the 2 pile decks in the house. Yet they made day 2, so I don't know how that works. All right, next time we all gotta bring piles. I don't know. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start with Adrian over here with the Klefki YouTube Union Guardi, which is a pile, but hey, you know what? You made day 2, so I can't really say.
Hey, Aiden roast side. So I came into this with Guard of War, Mewtwo, double Clef Key. I figured I was going to play into a lot of Lost Box. First 5 rounds were not against Lost Box. First 2 rounds, Guardy Mirrors. I tied the first one, lost the next one. Next round was against Lugia. I won the Lugia matchup. Next round was in Gudra, Arc Gudra. And then I tied that, and I was like, okay, I just gotta win out. My boyfriend texted me, hey, Adrian, you got this. Just win 5 in a row. And so the next game is against another Lugia. Won it. Next game, I want to give a shout out to the next person I fought against, which was Tara Campbell. She was an amazing player. She played Maridon, which is a deck I actually wanted to bring in the first place, but I figured this deck would be more effective in a, which I was expecting a lot more of. But she was super nice. Got to chat a lot. Both of us being women are like, so we got to pond. And the next 2 games I played finally against Lost Fox. I had a pretty matchup against that. I did misplay a little bit because I was supposed to turn 1 Clef Key on game 2 for one of them, but I forgot to attach to the mana feed to retrieve. And then I researched all my energy away. I did not draw into any more energy, but I had double keys on the bench. Couldn't escape. Okay, I guess I still won anyways. And then the next game I played against another Lugia. This is my winning in, and I won 2-0 pretty easily because they had 3 turns in a row of draw pass. Their hand, they showed me after the game, was Urshifu VMAX, Urn of Vitality, and Archeops in hand. That was my run, and I'm pretty proud of how I'm playing the game. But this is only my first day 2.
Woo! All right, now hand it over to the second pile in our group.
Yeah, my pile is so much of a pile. I kind of got bears, got lizards, got fish, got octopus. I was playing Rapid Strike Inteleon. Actually, I was mainly got a scorpion in it too. But yeah, I ended today 6-2-1. Actually, going into round, so it was pretty cool. Lost my 2. I kind of trolled. One I played into Lugia, which is like last round Lost Box, which main reason I played this deck because I didn't want to play Lost Box myself and become the Lost Blend IRL. I wanted to not lose against Lost Box. Played 3. Tied 1, lost 1, final round. Hopefully tomorrow I'll hit more Lost Box. I think it's slightly fit. Yeah, hopefully I don't hit. The zoo doesn't do well into the bird. Yeah, they got their own bear.
Nice. Yeah, day 2. Yeah. All right. So just go ahead and talk about the meta share and like what we think about it. I'm just surprised I played into so many Mews, knowing that everyone was gonna play Ogre, because Ogre just kind of like literally rolls down the bugs like so easy. Like I don't know what happened there. Like any other thoughts? Like wait, why did I play 14 games of Mew today? I played 5 rounds of Mew. It was exhausting. Like I don't know. It was good. Anyone else play any decent amount of Muse? Yeah.
I played Zero Muse. Haha.
No.
I also played.
Well, maybe you should have removed your scorpions. They could have had more.
I wish I'd gotten to play all of the Aiden's Mew games because that's a pretty easy matchup. I really wish I had gotten more Mews. That would have been fun.
Yeah. Dude.
I saw like.
So I took them all. I took them all. I took them all.
Took that out.
Three Mews from Matt.
These are the pink blob absorbers.
Is it because we're bald?
Yeah.
It's three. Three Mews? Three Mews from Jeremy. Okay. Yeah, Ogre Lost Box seems to be the hot deck right now in terms of what's winning. I think a lot of people brought Lugia. Like, a lot of people brought it, but I'm starting to see the flaws in it. It's super sketchy. It's a strong deck, but I just feel like it bricks more often than it should. Actually, it should brick that much because of how strong it is. But there wasn't that many Guardian players comparative to Duraludon, Arc Duraludon. And the Arc Duraludon is a super strong deck, but I feel like, is there what? Is there Pokestats? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to pull it up. This is a webcam only podcast episode. Or if you want to speak, we gotta move the mic closer to you because like we can barely pick up the people in the back.
They're looking at Portland region.
Yeah, I mean, I think as far as the spread of deck choices, I do feel like a lot of people cite not wanting to play Lost Box because of time and also just because of the mental drain that it takes. I feel like there is something to be said for playing the more linear cookie cutter decks because you want something that's going to be consistent, that you're going to be able to just play close to full potential without having to completely bleed yourself dry mentally. And I mean, if it's a good deck, it's a good deck. I feel like the output power levels are kind of similar to Lost Box. Lost Box is definitely more sweaty, even or especially if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Ben on that one. But at the same time, I feel like if you want to win the regional, you should play the best deck.
Yeah, California will always have.
That thing that confuses me about that though is that they would play Lugia instead, which is more boring and one-dimensional, in my opinion.
But what do you guys look at? Highest place telling off you guys. Hey, shout out to the stream. After round 7, the casters noticed Avery. You know, they're like, oh my god, Avery, he's playing the Rabbit Strike box. You know, he played against Piper, played against Manly. Really cool that Avery got to play all these top players. And yeah, I think the overall Fresno experience has actually been pretty good despite it being in Fresno. I think the convention center is a good choice. And yeah, I think what? Minus the security check. Yeah, don't metal detect children like at a Pokemon event. No, dude, whoa!
Why is the $20 I had to pay?
Oh yeah, the 20.
Oh yeah. Wait, where do you guys park? Jeremy paid $10. Hey! All right, so I think. So let's go ahead and talk about plans for tomorrow. If you guys are listening to this tonight and are still awake for some reason, I know a lot of you that saw the business cards or scanned the QR code or asked about them, telling people the podcast coming out today. Find us tomorrow if you want a business card. It is also serves as a V-Star marker. I know a lot of us are going to be doing side events. I'm personally excited for GLC. I'm playing Sableye at GLC as well. It's pretty cringe, but Jeremy thinks it's absolutely busted. I don't know if Nick is going to be playing any side events. The Pokken. Oh yeah, they got Pokken setups.
They have Coliseum set up. Dude, I'll battle 100.
Yeah, I love that special. What's the special damage? Yeah, my
Shadow Ball is.
Yeah, wow.
All right, Douglas, what are you doing tomorrow?
For me, passively, and then
Oh, you did that?
actively
Oh,
doing. How do you think I got your and Avery's dice?
oh you passively farm
It was
Pogo?
just
Yeah.
Passively farming backwards.
And I,
And wonderful as well. Maybe will not tomorrow.
Paldea Evolve, build.
Oh yeah, the Paldea Evolved build and battle that too.
Yeah.
Enter, huh? One more.
Yeah. I need
Adrian,
to, yeah.
Adrian. I mean,
You guys in the
I already know I'm gonna
blender.
get cooked tomorrow.
I'm finally gonna hit all the Arc Duraludons that I.
6 rounds. All right, Jeremy. What you doing tomorrow?
Side events tomorrow. I was planning to do a cup, and then I saw it was started at 8:30, and I did not want to wake up at that time. So I'll probably
So-
just see what there is by the time I get there.
I'm down to do pack battle. Honestly,
Pack
pack battle's kind of lit.
Pack
dude.
Battle was fun.
Pack battle was fun.
Have you tried it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried it with. I was at Salt Lake City. That was the
Yeah.
first regional. I got one Brilliant Stars booster pack. I got a single strike Urshifu VMAX, and it completely rolled everyone.
All right, I think that's. But there might be better. Yeah, Jeremy, you wanna end it off this time?
Like to hopefully pick me up. Thank you for listening. If you want a V-Star marker, come like us tomorrow. We'll be in the venue for I don't know how long we're gonna be there, but we're gonna be there for the event. So if you want the V-Star marker, come over. Yeah, just talk to us.
All right, thank you everyone so much for watching and listening. Make sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel and go follow us on Spotify. You can give it a listen there. Tag us on Twitter if you see us at the event or anything like that. Or if you see any of these other players, go ahead and cheer them on. Cheer the day 2 players. All right, and make sure to hit that subscribe button while you guys are at it. Why are we laughing? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast, and we'll see you guys next week. And we talk about LCS finally, as well as our horrible Valorant predictions for Valorant Master Video. And thank you for all the guests for coming. Thank you to Nick, Avery, Adrian, Douglas, Ben, Matt, and Julian is off camera. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the podcast today. And I hope Adrian and Avery do well at day 2, and we win some cool prizes at the side events. And find us on the V-Star marker and follow us on Twitter for our really shit post coming up from Jeremy. So, yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.